Hello everyone, Crystal Lynn here. Welcome, tuning into love. Another pick a card reading. Spirit is guiding me to deliver for all of you beautiful, amazing, wonderful souls. Oh my goodness. Take a moment to look at these cards. This pick a card is, I was guided. I kept hearing, what am I missing? Spirit, help me see what it is I'm missing. So this pick a card is to affirm your own knowing and give you just clarity and maybe some guidance and wisdom from your higher self, from the guides, from the source of unconditional love, that creator life force energy that we just intuitively feel on such a deep level in our soul. And that's what I'm here to deliver, is the truth, which is love. And if it resonates with that knowing in your soul, this message is for you. Okay, so welcome. Take a look at these cards and just intuitively pick the group of cards 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5. We have 1, group 2, group 3, group 4, and group 5. So whatever your soul is resonating with, just go with your first gut feeling. Welcome to this space, you guys. I am so grateful for each and every one of you, for all of my new subscribers. Oh my goodness, thank you so much. I am just beyond grateful that we are connecting here, and for all of the new guests that are here. I invite you to become a subscriber if this resonates with you. I am definitely being guided to share these messages for you, and your response is affirming that I must continue. So thank you for your time, your energy, your choice to walk the path of love with me. And I hope that this offers guidance and clarity so that you can see what it is you're missing, because truly you have everything you need right inside of you. So listen to that intuitive knowing with what resonates. If it doesn't resonate, don't take it. It's not for you, but you know what's for you, and trust yourself. Okay, I'm out here in the morning, out in nature. It's beautiful. I'll put a timestamp in the comments this time so you guys can just jump right to the group that you've chosen. Again, welcome, and let's get started with this reading, you guys. So let's start with group 1. I'm going to remove these other groups here. All right, so for those of you who've chosen group 1, what is it that you are missing that can help you gain some clarity in moving forward on your path right now? Page of Swords, acceptance from the angels, listen, Manjushri, and dawn, new beginnings. This is beautiful, you guys. This is beautiful. Okay, so you have got, you're probably feeling this abundance of energy, right? And enthusiasm. You've got some sort of new project or idea or truth about something, and you are really excited you're feeling like this energy, right? This excitement to move forward, and you're truly beginning to accept who you really are. Your authentic self. You are seeing yourself for who you really are. And it's like you're embarking on this new path of who you are and what you're bringing into this world, right? The Page of Swords, when he comes, this is like a go for it card from Spirit. So this energy that you're feeling is divinely guided, and this is still a page, so this this path that you're venturing on is very new, right? We got the new beginnings card. Okay, I just love this so much already. I can feel it. I can feel your energy and your enthusiasm and your excitement. And so what you're missing right now, what you're not really missing much. What it is that it's all so new, and it's about tuning into your spirit now. This is about moving with spirit, and because it's new, you're a page, you know, you may have overcome so many things in your life, and you've mastered so many things, and you've come into this, you know, awakening of who you really are, and you're ready to really embark on your authentic path. But it's like fresh, you know, so it's like kind of like we're reborn, like in that childlike spirit, but we're adults now. So it's like a new level of connection to ourselves and to spirit. And so the Page of Swords is all about communication, and really coming into that, you know, wanting to communicate your ideas and learning how to really communicate from your soul and what it is that you are wanting to create into this world. It's like where the Queen of Swords, she is, you know, she knows which questions to ask. You know, she's had experience in, you know, speaking her truth, whereas the Page is still young on speaking his truth, or doesn't have as much experience in that regard. So this is a time when you're really learning to tune into your intuition and really not only speak your truth, but to really listen from your truth. And so as you embark on this journey, you're not going to miss anything. It's just learning to tune into your soul instead of the matrix world, you know. So it's beautiful. It feels like something's missing, but it's just about really tuning into your spirit. So we got acceptance here from the angels. See yourself and others through the eyes of the angels with unconditional love and acceptance. In this way, you inspire and lift everyone to their highest potential. Let me read out of the book the little interpretation for that. Give you the full message here. I love this. I'm so happy for you. And I love the colors. See how they're all oranges and yellows, and it's kind of like a brown. So you're like on that sacral chakra, and that also that grounding, abundant energy that's just very grounding, but very energetic and moving you forward, right? I love it. I just love it. You receive this card to help your relationship with yourself and others. The next time you're tempted to judge yourself or someone else harshly, pray for their health and happiness instead. This more positive route builds self-esteem and harmony and heals relationships. Additional meanings: notice how much better you feel when you think positively about yourself and others. Don't try to control or change others. Let go of tendencies to force things to happen, and you'll receive your desired or better outcome more peacefully. When one door closes, another one opens. Yeah, and as you embark on, you know, really just speaking and living your truth, you know, it's about learning where to put your energy. You know, some people, you just have to accept people for who they are and not who you want them to be, you know, because everyone is on their journey and we're all at different times, and we truly don't always know, you know, what their soul journey is all about. And we have to come to this place of acceptance that their soul is guiding them and that our soul is guiding us. And as long as we tune into what's guiding us, which is our spirit, we can accept and trust that spirit has a plan for them as well. So yeah, it's really tricky. It's really tricky getting through that, but once you do, you won't miss anything. Like, you'll be able to see, you know, it's just so, okay, let's get to the next card, because I can already, this next card, listen, is going to answer more of that here. This is from the Ascended Masters, and this is Manchushri. Manchushri. You can hear your divine guidance best by quieting yourself and listening. Shut out noisy stimulation like telephones and television and relax in a quiet place. Don't try to make anything happen. Just listen to your own thoughts, breath, and the rhythm of your heart. Then mentally ask questions of your guides and angels. Listen to the loving truth and that they speak in your heart, body, and mind. Listen to your own inner truths, trust your intuition, and take action accordingly. Additional meanings for this card: have a quiet retreat. Your guides and angels are talking to you. Are you listening? Less talking and more listening is called for right now. Admit your true feelings to yourself. Listen to what messages any aches or pains are trying to tell you. The body always talks to those who listen. Manjushri is a Buddhist deity of wisdom who holds a sword to cut through illusions and bring about clarity and understanding. Call upon Manjushri for help with understanding divine messages and to increase your receptivity to divine intelligence and wisdom. Wow. The sword of truth, the sword of truth. So yeah, I mean, I'm a Gemini, okay? I have like spirit. Part of my lesson here is learning how to communicate. And, you know, I learned one of the biggest, hardest challenges in lessons for me was learning to listen, you know, to stop talking and listen. But it is so powerful, like, and, you know, it's like being able to really be present in the moment and, you know, listen to what your spirit is telling you is so, so powerful. And so, yeah, I love that you're being guided with this, you know, the sword of truth is like, with great power comes great responsibility. So that's what your spirit is telling you to embrace and to focus your energy on the flow, the life force of love and where that is headed, and not to waste your time and energy, you know, trying to fight things that aren't ready to change right now. So it's accepting what is and continuing to move forward with what your soul's guiding you and using your truth, you know, for the good. You are the force and you've got a new beginning. I mean, this is beautiful. So let's read from Earth Magic, the message they have in here for you. All the colors are just so, you know, oh, I love it. When you witness the initial stages of dawn without the benefit of a clock or other timepiece, for a while you may not be able to discern whether the sky is really lightning. The stars remain visible, and shadows of the night still shape the landscape. It is that way with any beginning. It is difficult to tell where the old ends and the new begins. Gradually, however, it becomes clear to your senses that the light is definitely increasing, and as you continue to observe, the world slowly wakes up, accompanied by all the sounds, smells, and freshness associated with it. Soon the first glimmer of sun shows a new day has begun. This is a time to say farewell to the old and honor the new by releasing any self-imposed constraints or resistance to the truth that you know. This is your chance to develop that project you've been thinking about, embark on that adventure you have dreamed of going on, and take risks in initiating what your intuitive self has been telling you to do. As this prospect becomes increasingly visible and real, doubts and uncertainties may arise. But rest assured, just as dawn inevitably turns into day, by heeding your inner guidance, you will succeed. Oh my goodness. Okay? You will succeed. Your beginning, whatever this new beginning is that you are being guided to embark on, it is a go for it. So, you know, you are going to succeed. You know, don't be afraid to listen and trust yourself. Trusting yourself is the best thing you will ever do for yourself and for this earth, for everyone that comes into contact with you. I am super excited for this new beginning for you. So keep that enthusiasm, you know, stay grounded and yield that truth with, you know, authority and power, but do it responsibly. You know, you are becoming a master. So you are a Jedi. And, you know, you've got to just hone in on when to use your energy, where to use it, and when, you know, there's a time and a place. So I wish you so many blessings, love, adventure, and magic. This is going to be fun. And I thank you so much for tuning in. I hope that this aligned and affirmed with your knowing and gave you the green light to go. So definitely come back and subscribe if you resonated, if you're returning. Thank you so much for being here, you guys. I love you so much, and I will see you next time. Much love. We're going to move on to number 2. It was a beautiful reading. Okay, so for those of you who chose group number 2, what is it that you are missing? What can Spirit help you see right now that you need to gain some clarity on? Let's see what you got. You've got the Knight of Wands in reverse. Be honest with yourself from the angels. Health and healing from Hilarion. And Tsunami, wake up call. Okay, so definitely see some very spiritual stuff going on here. Some divine intervention with the purples and the greens. And this fire energy that's kind of coming through and burning away all that no longer serves you right now. So let me just tune in here for a second and feel into what's going on here. There's something that something feels delayed. So there may be some frustration going on. Some sort of obstacle is coming up for you, where you kind of feel a loss of your own personal power right now. But you've got this burning passion to move forward. And when the Knight comes reversed, it's like we're really, you know, we've got like this desire to move forward. We know what we want, but something is like, we feel like we're being blocked in some way, and it can make us really frustrated and just kind of like, oh my gosh, you know, like it's just nothing is resonating. And we have to find a way to take that energy and release it in a way that's going to benefit us and move us forward. So this card comes when when Spirit's telling you to take a break for a second and slow down and don't act impulsively. So I'm really glad you're watching this, because that energy can cause us to act impulsively and, you know, react to things and make choices that we later regret. And we do it because, you know, it's just like we're in our spirit. We want to move forward. We're like ready to move forward with this, you know, where our soul's guiding us. But it's a time to really hone in on this passion and clear away, use this fire energy to clear away what is really keeping you stuck, so that you can move forward and not keep, you know, getting fired up over this. So let's see what the follow-up cards have to say, and that'll give us some more clarity into what we're missing and guidance on what you can focus on to take this fire energy and use it in a way that's really going to benefit you, okay? That's going to serve your highest good and the highest good of everyone involved. Okay, so the angels say to be honest with yourself. Look into your heart and you will know the truth of this situation. It's safe to admit the truth to yourself, for we will support and guide you through any necessary changes. Lean upon us for courage and the strength to take good care of yourself. Focus only upon your true desires, and they'll come to you upon angels' wings. You receive this card as a gentle confrontation because the angels know you've been hiding from your true feelings. You've probably been afraid that if you admitted how you honestly felt, you'd be overwhelmed with feelings and faced with making some necessary changes that you feel unprepared for. Yet the angels assure you that it's healthiest to face the situation with honesty. They will help you with your emotions, relationships, and any support you need to make positive changes. However, the angels remind you to focus only upon your desires and not upon your fears, so that you can attract the former and not the latter. Additional meanings: the situation will improve when you face it squarely. You deserve better. Trust your own feelings even if others don't agree. Don't give away your power to others. Avoid getting caught up in the illusion that this is the way it is. Absolutely. And, the Knight of Wands reversed can, it's like we're giving our power away to things, like our emotions, our energy, to things that maybe aren't going to change no matter what we do. And so, it's like beating your head against a wall or being on a merry-go-round, and you're just ready to get off and focus your life force, your creative energy, your passion into something that is fulfilling, So you've got this beautiful idea or whatever it is, this path that you're going forward with. And so being honest with yourself and what's truly in alignment with you, just having that heart-to-heart conversation with yourself, And health and healing from Hilarion. Let's read what he has to say for you. So this card is a sign of healing. Look at you can feel the healing energy with the green, the heart chakra. So, really going into your heart chakra, and then the purple, for the crown, and that connection to your soul, to spirit, to creation, that life force energy, green, all the green trees. Your divine healing power has awakened, and you feel compelled to help others to heal. Just as you've been healed, so too do you want others to enjoy health and vitality. You're supported in making life changes so that you can continue to heal yourself and others. Let go of any fears or restrictive thinking to fully open the miracles of healing. Additional meanings: an illness or injury is healed or healing. You are a healer. It is a good and safe time for you to change to a healing career. Study healing modalities. So that's amazing, You are a healer, and healers, we go through a lot, and we have to learn to master ourselves and, do that in a way that's healing and beneficial. So by really going within yourself and, finding what it is and allowing that fire energy to heal you and be an inspiration for others, so that you can help and support others, because that's part of your soul path. I mean, I really feel that with the purple, and just, I don't know. And then you got Tsunami Wake Up Call. So, there's things going on beyond your control. Here, sorry. Oh my goodness. Here we go. Okay. So you are getting a wake-up call. It may be in the form of a significant loss or other dramatic event in your life, typically one that you were not prepared for initially. You may feel stunned at first, surprised by the unexpected events that are occurring, yet you also know that it is time to draw back the curtain of avoidance and denial and confront the truth that exists in the subtext of this event. You are experiencing a real-life drama, so there is no need to amplify it more than it already is. Often when you look back after something like this has passed, you can recall signs that foreshadowed it happening. There may have been obvious clues that you ignored or omens that were so subtle they were easy to dismiss as imaginings of the mind rather than the voice of your instinct. There are many anecdotes about animals operating purely on instinct, picking up on clues, and naturally seeking higher ground before an approaching tsunami reaches the land. To negotiate this wake-up call, listen closely to your instincts while at the same time seeking the higher ground of spiritual truth. Okay, so you're watching this and your higher self is telling you that your intuition is absolutely spot on. What you're seeing is the truth, and it's time for you to rise above and take the path that your soul is calling you to take, to use this fire energy, to have the courage to stand by your side, trust spirit, because you are a healer, and whatever is coming, have the courage to choose love because it takes tremendous inner strength, especially when we're in this fire energy, to choose love, to rise above. But I guarantee you, when you do, you will feel so empowered, and you will know that you can truly control yourself and control where and choose where you direct your energy for your highest good. And you will recognize as well that it's serving everyone's highest good, and there's this feeling of relief that comes with that, where you can just trust and know. Like, you don't know what the outcome's going to be, but Spirit's got this. You know, as long as you play your part and listen to what your soul is guiding you to do, you are good, okay? And you can do it with love. You know, however that looks for you. Love doesn't always mean, it doesn't mean being nice. Love means speaking the truth with integrity. You know, you can use that fire energy to, speak with authority if you need, whatever you need to do. Like, don't be afraid to embrace that power to stand up for yourself in integrity. And you can be as loud in your voice as you need to. You can do whatever you feel guided to do, because you are an infinite divine being who no one can tell what to do. You've got to act in ways that are integral and feel good for you. And you are allowed to have fire and passion behind that, because you really have fire and passion for your life, and you deserve to have. That's how we should all feel. So that's just what I'm getting from this. Whatever it is, you have the strength and the integrity to take the higher spiritual ground and ride off on this horse with, feeling like I did it. Okay? So that is what I got for this message for you guys. Whew. I hope that it resonated and gave you some guidance and just affirmed what you feel inside deep down. And yes, you're going to do amazing. You're going to do it. I feel it. So I'm with you. Thank you so much for being here, for your time and energy. And subscribe if it resonates, if you haven't already. If you're returning, I love you. Thank you. And I will see you guys next time. Much love. We're going to move on to group 3. Okay, so for those of you that chose group number 3, what is it that is missing? Spirit, help me see. What am I missing right now? You guys ready? Okay, we got the Lovers, Oh, we got come out of the closet from the Ascended Masters. Opportunity to forgive from the angels. Okay, childhood innocence from Earth Magic. This is beautiful. Okay, so we are coming into our authentic selves. Truly, truly, this is about embracing who you really are. So, your higher self, spirit, is saying what you're missing is really embracing your soul, who you really are, who you came here to be. And I just love this reading. There's so much that goes with this, because the Lover's card, and with the rest of the cards, you know, oh, this is so beautiful. Even the colors, I love how they are coming out today. So the Lover's card is about choice. It's ultimately about, you know, harmony and balance. It's embracing our true, authentic, divine selves as, you know, these powerful co-creators here on earth, you know, working in connection with the divine spirit and the physical world, bringing spirit into matter. And oh my goodness, it's consciousness, you know, it's this conscious connection between spirit and matter and other people and all of the life around you. And it's also, you know, I'm feeling in this reading this is more personal. So, you know, when you get the Lover's card in a more personal way, it's all about establishing your own belief systems and values, you know, based on your authentic journey and your connection to spirit. And you're really clear, you know, it's about really getting clear about that. You know, from this reading, it's about you really coming into clarity with your personal beliefs, your values, what's in alignment with your purpose here, who you really are, and embracing that and expressing that out into the world, because that is your gift to the earth, is who you are. Your spirit is the gift to this reality that we're all experiencing. And so it's time to embrace who you really are and come out of the closet here. Let's see what she has to say and see what else comes through in this reading for you. This is beautiful. I support you completely, and I'm excited for you. So come out of the closet. This is Amaterasu. Amaterasu. It's time for you to make your real feelings and beliefs known. This card asks you to reveal who you really are to yourself and others. This may involve having a heart-to-heart discussion with a loved one or allowing other people to see your true nature. You will be spiritually supported in this process, and the Ascended Masters will help you to be lovingly honest. As a result of coming out of the closet, your relationships will deepen because you'll know that you're loved for who you really are. Additional meanings for this card: let go of judgments about yourself or others, speak your truth with love, allow others to get to know the real you, trust that your authentic self is lovable and likable. The more authentic you are, the higher the energy and success of all your projects. Okay, Amaterasu is a Japanese Shinto sun goddess who was so bright and radiant that her parents sent her to heaven, where she now shines down upon humanity. Amaterasu became upset when her brother, the storm god, was demolishing the planet, so she hid herself in a cave in protest, and the world grew dark and grew cold and dark. The other gods tried everything to coax her out. Nothing worked until they finally put a mirror at the cave entrance. When Amaterasu saw her bright and beautiful reflection, she finally came out of the cave. You can call upon Amaterasu to increase your self-esteem and to reveal your true self to others. Oh my goodness, I absolutely love this. I love this. This is about you embracing who you really are, your divine self. Let's read from the angels, seeing the beauty of who you really are, embracing that beauty. You are divine. Opportunity to forgive. This situation brings you the opportunity to heal, grow, and release negative patterns. Hold the intention of seeing the other person's inner divine light and goodness. We will help you release unforgiving thoughts, feelings, and energies and lift you to a higher place of peace and compassion. The angels sent you this card because they see that you've grown weary of a reoccurring negative pattern in your life. To break this cycle, it's important for you to release old toxic thoughts about the current situation and relationship. You can do this by breathing deeply and on each exhalation giving your fears, worries, anger, and other painful emotions to the angels. Forgiveness doesn't mean that you are condoning the other person's behavior. It just means that you're unwilling to carry toxic feelings and thoughts about him or her. Release, be free, and experience positive patterns through forgiveness. So, additional meanings: avoid blaming yourself or others. As you release anger, a creative resolution to the situation will appear. There are hidden blessings in this relationship and situation. Focus upon desires instead of fears or judgments. So, forgiveness is it's one of the hardest things to embrace. But once you do, it is so healing and so freeing, and it allows you to truly embrace and accept yourself and to be free to be who you are. You know, unconditional love accepts all. I accept all people, all walks of life. I love variety. I love the uniqueness of people. You know, all of the things that they bring to the table. And so we have to have the courage to shine, right? And, you know, not dim our lights because of the haters or the judges, the judges, you know. We have to choose not to be a victim and to turn our focus to unconditional love, because that's the truth. All that other stuff is gonna, you know, take care of itself. So I love it. Let's get into the childhood innocence card here for you, which is so perfect. I love how the cards come out, just so beautiful, so in tune and in alignment. I love it. Okay. Love it. Innocence is not simply the lack of guilt or shame, but a quality in itself, one that you naturally possess when you first come into this existence. There are challenges you have faced throughout life that have further shaped your personality and character. You have also likely encountered moments following a disappointment or loss when you turned sour or cynical, and no doubt have had times when layers of anger or fear blocked the flow of your vitality, your life force. Yet in spite of all this, there is a core of innocence that you can reawaken by releasing any shame that has covered over the truth of who you are. Take any opportunity to heal this shame and let it go so you can revisit that state of purity. Doing so helps you see every moment with fresh eyes and removes the filters that inhibit your light and love from coming forth. You truly are a child of God, so allow yourself to be that. All right? Allow yourself to remember who you are, tune into your true spirit, embrace yourself, your true authentic soul, okay? And in that way, everyone that comes into your life is going to love you for who you really are, and that will bring so much joy, so much satisfaction on, you know, emotional, mental, physical, spiritual level. And that is what unconditional love is. Okay? You've got to give that to yourself. And when you do that, you'll be able to recognize it in others. Okay? I wish you so much love, and I'm so happy for you. Embrace yourself. Welcome to yourself. I wish you tons of love. Thank you for your time and energy. If you resonate, subscribe. If you're returning, thank you so much. I'm grateful for each and every one of you. I walk with you. I love you. And I will see you next time. Much love to you. We're going to move on to group number 3. Or, yeah, 4, group number 4. Okay. All right, so for those of you that choose group number 4, what are you missing? What is it that what can Spirit help you see right now? Okay, 7 of Cups in reverse. Find the blessing in your current situation from Krishna, Ascended Masters. The angels sent you Cupid. Okay, and Wolf Instinct from Earth Magic. Okay. Let me just tune in here for a second. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. So there's something that you're missing. You're coming out of, you're seeing through some illusions right now. You really need, Spirit is really telling you right now to trust your instincts, to really really appreciate that you have some really powerful intuition and instincts right now for whatever situation that you're going through. And as you're seeing through the illusions of this situation, okay, as you're seeing through the illusions of whatever it is that you're going through, and you're really tuning into, you know, and aligning with your true path, you have this incredible intuition because it's based on true unconditional love. And so whatever situation that it is you're going through right now, that is a blessing for you. Use that to connect to your spirit and to see through the illusion so that you're on the right path. And you can do this in every single moment, like really being in the moment and paying, like observing and you know, observing your situation, observing how you feel, you know, really trusting your intuition and your instincts, like beyond the intuition. Like, you know, when, like, you know, like the wolf, we'll get into this. Let me, I'm just like, this is coming from, like, I see you as you're like coming through the fog, like you're like coming through all the illusions. And so you're like, okay, what am I missing here to really finally break through? So let's read from the Ascended Masters here. Finding the blessing in your current situation. This is beautiful. So every situation offers opportunities to grow and learn. When we curse the situation, we block its energy flow and things fester and grow worse. In contrast, as you recognize the blessing within your current situation, supportive and healing energy flows toward you. This card comes to you because there's an unrecognized blessing within your current situation. It could be something that you've learned or gained. For example, recognize the blessing to accelerate the healing and manifestation that's trying to come to you. Additional meanings: instead of worrying, pray and use positive affirmations. Know that everything's in divine and perfect order. This situation is resolving itself perfectly. You heal through the power of gratitude. Okay, so what I'm really feeling is that your blessing is that you have a freaking super strong intuition, and this situation is helping you learn and see that for yourself. And as soon as you recognize that, and you can like kind of pull yourself out of the situation energetically and be like the observer, you're going to be able to just, you know, tune into spirit and know exactly where you need to move. You're going to be able to cut the emotional ties that are kind of keeping you tied to the illusion, and you'll just be able to see it clear. I just am feeling that. So let me get into what the angels have to say for you. So we send great waves of love into your heart and mind, awakening your love for life itself. Your clear decision to accept and enjoy romance has triggered this reawakening. Allow yourself to spontaneously celebrate love in all of its glorious aspects. This card comes to you because the angels see your desire for romance. Instead of fixing the externals in your love life, they assist you internally. The angels say that romance springs from falling in love with life itself. When you let the angels awaken this love within you, you naturally attract and experience more romantic love in your relationships. So this may be about a relationship, that you have feelings for someone, or you feel a deep connection with someone, or I don't know, but this is about trusting what is really awakening that love within you, and flowing with that, and knowing that your intuition, your instincts are going to steer you in the right direction, and you're going to be able to sense and pick up on when things don't feel right versus when they do. So it's about really trusting that. Okay, so it says you've lost touch with your instinctual sensitivities. It is the result of cultural and/or religious prescriptions dictating that anything wild and instinctual is threatening and therefore has to be controlled or eliminated. Now is the time to overcome this limited mindset and tune into these instinctual cues. Let the spirit of wolf be your teacher, and call upon this benevolent being for help identifying what those specific cues are saying. Shed some of your inhibitions, with the only guidelines being to do no harm. Experiment by getting out of the straitjacket of familiar societal norms and listening to those sensations in your gut that are trying to give you a message. It may be a warning or an urging to take action of some sort. Take some deep breaths and simply notice what your bodily sensations are telling you. Your mind will be the receiver of that information, and your body and mind can learn to work more closely with each other once again. So, what's going to really help you come out of this, like cutting through these illusions, is to really tune into your intuition. And if you're feeling like this romantic connection with someone, and you're feeling like a spiritual connection with them, and this is like something real, your spirit's telling you to act on that, to act on that, and to listen to your instincts, not to shut them out, because most of us have been programmed, we're disconnected from our soul, from our spirit, from, that frequency of unconditional love. We've been taught to ignore it so that we put our focus on the programs and beliefs that the Matrix wants us to believe. So it's, getting back in touch with your spirit. It's always trying to fight you. And so you have to really listen to your instincts that were given to you, that you were born with for a reason. And so if you want to live your life out of the fog and out of the illusions, because there's always going to be things tempting you and paths that you can choose. You have free will. But if you want to be in tune with your spirit, you have to follow your instincts. If this is someone that you feel a deep love for, why would you deny yourself that? See if that, and by connecting with that person, you'll be able to tune in. You have, you have your instincts for a reason. They will tell you if it feels right or if it doesn't. If it doesn't feel right, then you know. But you're not going to get out of the illusion, you know, or you're never going to make a decision if you don't feel for yourself what is right for you. So trust what your feelings tell you, not what society is telling you or your friends or family or anyone else. You need to, the blessing in this situation is that you are learning to trust your intuition, your instincts, so that you can see through the illusions. You're walking in your shoes. This is your path. No matter what anyone else says or offers you, you're in this vessel. This is you walking and choosing. So align with what's right for you. You're giving these instincts for a reason. They're not there to cause you problems. They're there to say, hey, no, follow this because it's taking you down the path you want to go. Okay? That's what I'm getting from this. So I truly hope this affirmed your own instincts, your gut knowing, okay? And go for it. You deserve love, and love is worth taking a risk, you know? It's not even that big of a risk, because if it feels wrong, it's not love. So, you know, you've got everything you need to make all the decisions that are right for you, and you'll make the ones that are right for you. You absolutely will. Or you wouldn't be watching this. So you're not missing a thing. It's all within you. So go forth with confidence, and I wish you tons of love. Thank you so much for your time and energy, for being here. If you're returning, I love you. Thank you. If you are new and you subscribe and you resonate, I'd love to have you subscribe. I love you too, and I thank you so much for tuning in. Much love to you guys. We're going to move on to number 5. Last one, number 5. Okay, so for those of you that chose group number 5, what is it that you're missing? What can Spirit help you see right now? Okay, we got 7 of Pentacles in reverse, Child from the Angels, You Can Do It from Archangel Michael, and Autumnal Equinox Release. Okay, beautiful. Beautiful. Okay, give me just a minute here. Whew. So, I can see that you're contemplating, you know, why you're asking what's missing here, because overall I can see that you put a lot of time and energy. You know, you pour your heart into creating. I mean, this could be, if you're a parent, this could be about, or if you're not a parent, but this has to do with children, you know, and spending time with children, or family home, or really creating a nurturing environment. I want to say like a nurturing family home environment, you know, because the Pentacles is material, financial material, but it's, you know, it's about building that solid, you know, family foundation. And, you know, see how he's like looking over his garden, his harvest, you know, and we pour a lot of time and energy into it, and not because it's a chore, but it's because, you know, we're co-creating with nature, and it's going to give us this abundant harvest of, you know, life force that will fuel us. And, you know, we receive all the wood that we need for the winter and to build our houses, and, you know, everything comes from the earth. And, you know, we do it with joy, and we do it with love, because we know that that time and energy is going into, you know, something lasting and fulfilling, right? So you might be feeling like a little bit scattered right now, and a little bit, I don't know, like your efforts aren't being, you know, like you're not feeling the result or the satisfaction of all the effort and energy that you're putting into something right now. And so, it's a few things. It's about really, this is about you really taking the time to focus on what's important to you. This is what I'm seeing, is that it's a time for you to release like whatever is not serving you, whatever has, whatever has been in your life that has served a purpose. You've had a lot of things that have served a purpose, that have helped you, reach for this foundation that you're building, or this project, whatever it is. Home, I feel like it's home and has to do with creating a home. And so this is about letting go of, it's about being grateful for what you've learned along the way. The wisdom that you've gained, the maturity that you've gained, the lessons that you've experienced, so that you can pass this wisdom on to your children. And so this is about letting go of whatever is no longer serving you right now, so that you can get back to what's most important to you, which is creating a quality, nurturing environment for your family. Like, that's just what I'm feeling for your children, your family, yourself. This source of abundance, and nurturing, energy. So let's read the child card and see what else comes through for this. But that's really what I'm feeling, because there are things in life that at one point in time served us, but now it's just kind of blocking the forward movement. And there's things we can't change. We have to come to terms that there's some things we just can't change, and some situations and people and relationships aren't willing to grow, and we just have to recognize and accept that that's their choice, but we're going to keep growing and moving forward. And so it's time for us to just let them, to release that. So let's read child here. You care deeply about children, and they readily respond to your love. All children, including your own inner child, require love, affection, and attention. We can clear and open your heart and schedule so that you can give more time and energy to the children who need you. This card signifies that a child is affecting some aspect of your question. This could be your own child, your desire for a child, a young family member, or your present or future work in helping children. Have children been on your mind lately? If so, this card is proof that whatever you've been considering is valid. This includes spending more time with children and looking into areas of employment related to young ones. So, additional meanings: your life purpose involves helping children. Be as a child. Pay attention to your inner child. A child in heaven is saying, I love you. Pregnancy or adoption might be part of your life. So, you are connected to children, and this can resonate for you in so many different ways, depending, on who's watching this, but take it how it resonates for you in your situation, and, really focusing your energy on what is important to you. And I'm actually going through a very similar situation in focusing on a home for me and my 3 children, a solid foundation, and so it's just about staying focused. Like, no matter what time and energy you've put into something that may not have worked, it's okay, because you have that, you have that capability of putting that time and energy into what it is you want to create. So take what you've learned and move forward, and letting go. So let's read You Can Do It, because you can do it. You can do anything. Archangel Michael says, you're qualified and ready to take the steps toward your desired outcome. You have what it takes to fulfill your dreams and your life's purpose. This card signals that it's time now to make your move. You can do it. Take action without delay or hesitation. Additional meanings: no more preparing or procrastination, just do it. You're a valuable and beloved person. Break big goals into smaller steps and take one step today. You're on the right path. Let go of perfectionism and know that you'll do fine. Okay, you can do this. You can do this. Whatever it is that you've got to release, you can do this. You've got the courage, the support, spirit, your spirit, the angels on your side. Oops, sorry about that. Let's read Autumnal Equinox. This is from Earth Magic. Release. Now is the time to let anything in your life fall away that is no longer useful or needed for the emerging expression of who you are. Allow yourself to gradually shed what has become burdensome and no longer congruent with your soul's purpose. Conserve your energy by allowing yourself more rest while at the same time making preparations for the winter season. Look especially at your material possessions and be brutally honest with yourself as you discern which of these can be given away or somehow released. Consider shedding relationships that have served their purpose and are no longer viable, as well as work or a job that has become devoid of interest and passion. With release comes a sense of being much lighter, just like the trees that openly bear their nakedness once their leaves have departed and give room for whatever new life is ready to birth following a period of quiet and gestation. So let go of whatever has outlived its purposefulness and trust that something else will take its place. Absolutely. You know, as we let go of everything that no longer serves us, we clear that energy to allow the new to come in, the new that's in alignment for our journey, you know, what we came here to do. And you're here to contribute to the foundation of unconditional love here in the physical world, and in whatever way that looks for you. And I think it's absolutely beautiful, and it's about, you know, he's very patient, you know, he loves his garden, he pours energy and life into it, and he knows that it's going to give back to him in so many ways, you know. So your energy is amazing and precious, and your soul knows what to do, okay? And it's about you just really becoming aware that you need to be clear about what you're focusing your time and energy into. And you know, children are our future. So whatever that looks like, you know, if your heart is in it for your children, you're going to be just fine. You know, focus on that. Stay focused on that. If it's not in alignment with that, let it go. Okay? So you can do it. You can do it. You are going to do it, no doubt, or you wouldn't be watching this. So I'm with you. I think this is beautiful, and you know, just remember that your strength, your beauty, you are infinite. You've got spirit on your side, and you can absolutely do anything. That's why you're here, and I know you will, and I'm so grateful you are. I'm so grateful you are. I walk with you, I stand with you, and I thank you so much for your time and energy. I hope this message resonated with you and gave you some guidance and just affirmed what you know to be true for yourself. Thank you. I would love to have you subscribe if you haven't already, if it resonated, and if you're returning, welcome back. Thank you so much for being here, you guys. I love you. I'm just so grateful. I'm so grateful to share these messages and that they're receiving you guys. I'm going to flip it around and say hello really quick. Much love to you guys. Hey, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for being here, for your love, your time, your energy. I truly hope that these messages resonate with you. I'm going to keep doing this, and I just thank you so much for the love, your comments, your feedback. I will absolutely get back to every single one of your comments. I was overwhelmed. I was not prepared for all the comments, but I'm so grateful that they're reaching you, the messages, and I will get back to every single one of you because I'm just so grateful you're here. And forgive me, but know that I am with you. I am with you guys, and Spirit's guiding me to do a lot more, and I'm actually being moved soon, so I feel like I'm being given more time and energy to bring more messages and love and just be here with you guys. So I wish you guys tons of love. I thank you so much for being here, and I will see you guys next time. Much love. Peace out in the beautiful river. Here it is. Love you guys. Mwah.